Now the next one is wall 3D. Now this one was in there before, but what was added was a method to set the width to a 3D face wall by a second value after the code. That second value can be either a distance, and as you can see right here, it's the last one right here, wall 3 example, 6 feet high, 1.5 feet wide. Actually, it's 2.5 feet. I'll correct that, 2.5 feet wide wall shot along the bottom. And you can see that right here, and I'll bring that up in 3D. I'll just draw it and go back to AutoCAD. And let's see, this point is 5018 to I think 5030. Okay, so let's do this. E for erase. And go back to field to finish. I'll use this new feature. Come down to the bottom. And it's 5018. And that should be 5018 to 5036. I think it was short an algorithm, and we'll just pick OK. And you can see that there they are. Let's go up and view this in 3D. So I'm going to go to 3D Viewer, and we're going to select by drawing only, and pick here. And right now, if I pick this guy right there and just move it up, you can see that the other walls were just 6 feet. But you can see in this one, there's actually a thickness. And I'll turn that off and just turn it that way. And it's a little easier to see there. There's the thickness. So that's how you can draw, as 3D faces, a wall with width. Okay, the next code I want to go over is offset OFB, half and full. And I'll do E for erase. And right now, I just want to know what points to do here. I'll do list points by selection set, and we'll just grab the first one, OFB. So it's just 5031 to 5033. And we're going to go up to Survey, do Draw to Field to Finish, and pick OK. And I'm going to go to Edit Codes and show you where this is. I go to Code Table Settings, Special Codes, little nested here, and here it is, Offset OFB Method, Offset Width. And I'll have it set to half width. I'll pick OK. Pick OK. Exit, and here we're just going to go to the list, come down to the bottom here, and I'm only going to pick these three. And you know what? I'll do that again because I just noticed that I had the line work drawn. Draw field to finish. At least maybe I didn't, but same right there. Okay, and notice that OFB means that, look at the code there, OF 25 feet. And you can see it did 25 feet this side, that side, and I labeled it right there, and it's 50 feet. Now we're going to do this one where it's 25 feet, and it's a choice where it's a global choice. In other words, you set it up one time, and if all your field crews are shooting the center of the wall and calling it OFB 25, and it's actually 12.5, this is where you would address this. Let's go to full width. Come down to list, scroll all the way down, and grab these three right there. Pick OK, and pick OK. And you can see that, so same coding, OFB 25, you can see this is wall 4. Notice that my choice here with the walls was not to use an S or an E code. All three of these walls and anybody that's familiar with our field of finish knows this, but we have wall 1, and these were all wall 1, so I didn't do an S or an N code. This is wall 2. These were all wall 2 shots, and wall 3. And just to show you that again, if I go to list points, selection set here, and just window this data there, you can see that didn't use an S. Well, it did do an N code there, didn't I? I didn't need it though, because wall 2 and wall 3, there was no other wall 2 or wall 3 shots. So that's kind of a wasted typing out in the field. Okay, the next thing I want to do is photos. And this is something that's new in 2017. We have our data collector. If I go to PowerPoint right there and go back here, you can see that we have 3 data collectors that Carlson sells, branded to us by Juniper Systems in Utah, American made. The first one came out in 2015, or 2014, sorry, was the Carlson Mini 2. And then Juniper Systems replaced our Surveyor Plus with the Surveyor 2 data collector, very rugged, full keyboard, and both of those have cameras on board so that you can take photographs. And just this year, this is 2014-2015 release, this is 2016, is the RT3 tablet, and that was just released. Has a camera, and it works with Windows 10 Professional, and that is very fast comparative to the cameras on here working inside of Windows. Now, for me to show this, these 2 small examples, I'm going to load up IntelliCAD right now, and so you can see I've loaded Carlson 2017 with AutoCAD map. And over here, I've loaded it again on the same computer using the same purchase serial number or NFR serial number, and one in AutoCAD and one in IntelliCAD. The latest version of IntelliCAD to repeat in 2017 is IntelliCAD 8.2. And it let's do VII right there. I don't see any oh, it's already loaded. And there they are. So right off the bat, I just want to show you that I'll show you how I did it, but I just want to show you that there are points logged in there. Now in 2016 and previous versions, if you double-picked on any one of these points, you would only get general. You wouldn't see additional tabs. Now we have additional tabs in 2017 where you can change the symbol. You can obviously change any of this information. This is the code that was used, CRD file code description, BM for benchmark, and space photo. That is the photo that was stored in ServCE and knows to look for it. And symbol, we have no, oh, it was stored with GPS outside. The data collector, the Surveyor, well, actually all 3 data collectors, the Mini 2, the Surveyor 2, and the RT3 tablet all have cameras and have an option for GNSS. That is survey grade L1 GNSS GPS on board for survey grade, for GIS grade, or what I call GIS grade or sub-meter accuracy. And there's the PDOP, HDOP, and VDOP information. It is autonomous, how many satellites I have. GIS information, I had no GIS information, but there's one of the photographs that I took at an angle at a man shot, and I shot 2 photographs here with the handheld, and one looking over in this direction, and that was over looking at this catch basin right here. You can see there's a catch basin, and there's 2 shots there, and that's looking, I haven't walked all the way to the manhole, and that's the second one there. And if I come over here to the corner here. I stood right here, and then I walked over and I took a photograph, and then I decided to take a photograph of a light post pole with a school speed limit blinking light. So that's those three right there. Now, how did those get on there? Now, I just want to show you the GIS quality of this right here. You can see that these points were all stored at the same location, 2, 1, 2, and 4. No photograph on 1, but I did store one photograph, and there's one of the data collectors that I took a picture of. They all have GNSS on board. You can purchase it without the camera or the GNSS L1's GIS grade on board, but I usually like to sell them with the camera and the GNSS on board. And there's only one photo with that, and this one over here was at the same location. Obviously, holding these data collectors, how close can you be anyway? There's no pole, so it truly is GIS quality right there. And you can just see if that's the center of the point average from these 3 points right there. It's about 5 feet accuracy. Now, I'll show you why the accuracy wasn't so hot. We're going to go up to File here. Oh, one of the things I want to show you is, remember when I went into drawing setup, I set the PA South in the zone ahead of time. It used to be you only could do this in drawing setup here, but now when you load a new drawing, you can, in the startup wizard, you can set the project zone then. And at that point, I can come down here, and if I want to export it to Google Earth, just to take a look at it, pick OK. You can see just these are all the defaults. I haven't turned off anything. Pick OK. I'm going to overwrite this file. Just window the data, and it will bring line work over. I think I do have a circle. No, I don't have a circle, so it's just points, but it will be points and line work can come over. And there's the, oh, it doesn't show the photo, but brought the points over, and you can see why I wasn't probably getting a good result here, even though it was GIS grade L1. I'm sitting underneath this tree right there. So you can see there's the data, and you can see it says 174 is the elevation, but that's GIS grade. You can see that it says 170.68, so it's off by 5 feet on the elevation. And also you can see I was right on the edge of this curb right here, so that's how far off it was. Okay, so how did I do that? Let me exit out, erase them. Let's go back to field to finish, coordinate file loaded. Let's go to list points, turn that off, 1 through 7. And you can see there's the code BM for benchmark and a photo on the back there. Now let's bring up here and show you that, where is this? I got to go to projects, go to IntelliCAD here, and go here to PVille. And when you download the file, these are the files downloaded from the data collector, or some of them, and then it also downloaded the photos, and I'll show you. I've done screen captures on how I did that. It's rather involved, but these are the photos that were taken, and I didn't change their names. They're all JPEG files. And notice that this file is actually a file that's created in ServCE that stores a database of those photographs, so it knows what point number it should be logged to. This photograph should be logged to 2. There's the code. Don't know why the photo didn't come across there, but it doesn't matter. The photo code is in the description on the CRD file, not in this FPH database, photo database file right there. So you can see that points 5 and 6 have 2 photos attached to it. That's why 2 photos came up. So I just wanted to show you how that was done. And let's just go up to field to finish. Go to edit codes. Before I do OK, let me go to edit codes and just show you where that photo special code is. Go to special codes right there, and it is there, photo. Notice that I have it set to Carlson link, and there's 2 ways to bring in photos. If you have a camera, just an iPhone or a Droid phone, and you're taking photographs very quick, and it's no way of associating in a Droid phone or a smartphone to a Carlson CRD file. But if you want to do it back in the office, you can do it by hyperlink. But right now from servce, you leave this link, this photo link, toggled on. Okay, we'll just, there's only these points right there, 1 through 7, and I'll just pick OK. And because you can see there they are, do next, and there's the 2 photos. This one has 2 photos on it. And next. And so that's how you can bring in photos from Carlson software. Obviously, if you want to bring in a photo, you can just bring it in using both AutoCAD or IntelliCAD's raster image command. Just pick there and just grab the photo. I'm not going to bother. You know how to do that. Okay, and let's close this guy. And I think I have one other drawing created. I'm running out of time. This will be the last feature I'll show, and then I'll take questions, and I'll make a Camtasia movie of all the other 26 features not done yet. So I'll grab this guy here, and this one was done by hyperlinks. And if I come up here and I hit the shift key down and pick there, it automatically knows that I have created a trash rack picture with that point there. If I come over to this guy, hit the shift key, and pick on that guy, it brings that up. I think I have them both still up though. Yeah, and there they are. So here, I'll bring it down, and so you can see that that's hyperlink, and you can see the photographs through hyperlink right there. And how was that done? And let's go to Windows Explorer, and I'll show you how that was done. See if I can grab another one. Okay, we'll go to the directory where I put it in, and put it in here under Photo 2. And I think I have some other photos. Let's go to this photo right there. All right, this is a symbol on the outside of my porch of the house that we purchased. And I'll attach this. So I'm just going to grab this guy here and pick here. Let's go to Edit Points. Come down to Edit Points, and let me create another point here. I'm just going to type LP for locate point, do screen pick, and we'll just pick a point there, 175. And for description, we're going to type benchmark photo, and now I'm just going to do Control Paste. As long as it's in the same directory as the coordinate file photo2.crd is in the same file right there. So now the image doesn't get attached at this point because I have everything set up correctly. You have to use fill to finish, not draw locate points or edit points to attach the photograph. You use fill to finish. So I'm just going to type E for erase right there. We're going to go up to survey, do fill to finish, and we're going to just pick OK, and there they are. And now if I do the shift key, this is a hyperlink. If I do I think it's hyperlink, and pick this guy right here, you can see it's hyperlinked. Hyperlink. And let's do properties. Command I don't use too much. Let's just pick here, and if everybody was watching that, you now realize that I forgot to do one thing. You have to go to Code Table Settings, Special Codes, and you have to turn on hyperlink. Otherwise, it won't work. It's looking for a Carlson PHDB database file to keep track of what point numbers to bring in. So we'll save that, pick exit. It is going to erase the existing field to finish, so we'll just pick OK. And now, if I do Shift key, there it is. Let's do properties. These properties. All right, pick this guy right there. And where's the hyperlink? And it's not going to be there because it's not a serve-ce symbol. All right, I'm going to do it one last time, and I've run out of time for my hour presentation. I'll do it one more time. I was hoping this little example would work. I had it working right before. And don't do it too often, hyperlinks. I usually use serve-ce and attach the photos on there. Let me just go back to code table settings and special codes and make sure it is set correctly. That is correct. Save it right there. I guess I could look at the code and just make sure everything's correct there. Benchmark, points only, attribute block, yeah, I don't see any problems there.